What's up, guys? Welcome to Touchdown Talk, where everything and anything football goes. I'm your host, Jason, and today we have our game picks. Last week we went 11-3, only losing Jacksonville, Atlanta, and Buffalo. Let's see if we can get a perfect week for the first time. That's the goal. Let's get into it. Week 11 in the NFL. We start off tonight, Baltimore and Cincinnati. I'm taking the Ravens in this game. Cincinnati's been struggling a little bit. Baltimore, they're going to look to bounce back after last week. They lose to Cleveland. I think they're not going to lose two division games back to back. I think they bounce back this week with a win over the Cincinnati Bengals. Next is the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. In this game, the Cardinals, they get Kyler Murray back, but CJ Stroud's playing phenomenal ball. It looks like he's a runaway offense rookie of the year, and I'm taking the Houston Texans in this game. Chicago faces Detroit in Detroit. Chicago's struggling. Justin Fields, will he be back? Won't he be back? Will we see him again? We don't know. Detroit, they're rolling. Maybe the best team in the NFC, right behind the Eagles. Top 3 in the NFL, maybe. We will see. Let's go. I'm taking the Lions over the Bears. Next, Cowboys, Carolina. This is an easy one. Come on. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Carolina is playing awful. They just lost to Chicago, who basically they're the bottom 2 teams in the league, but I'm going to take the Cowboys because the Cowboys look good. Carolina's awful. It's that simple. Next is the Chargers and the Packers in Lambeau Field. Packers, they're struggling with Jordan Love. The Chargers, Staley's still their coach, but I'm going to take Herbert in the Chargers. I think Herbert has a lot more with Austin Eckler than the Packers do with Jordan Love, so I'm going to take the Chargers over the Packers. Raiders and the Dolphins. Devon Achane might be back for the Dolphins. That's great news. The Raiders, they won 2 straight against New York teams, but Miami is not a New York team. I'm taking the Dolphins. Their team is a lot better. They're explosive, and the Raiders' win streak comes to an end in Miami. New York and Washington. Wow. Well, this is going to be a doozy of a game. Tommy DeVito going on, taking Sam Howell and the Commanders, but what I saw from the Giants last week, their offense can't score, and that's a problem. Even with your defense stopping the team, your offense can't score. I'm taking Washington in this game. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, another divisional game. The story of divisional games this week, this is going to be a good one. Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Cleveland just beat Baltimore. They have that great defense. But there's no more Deshaun Watson. He's out for the year. We're going to see the rookie Dorian Thompkins. Last time we saw him, it was awful. Pittsburgh's defense is a lot better, and I'm going to take the Steelers and their defense to beat Dorian Thompkins in only a second game. Next is the Titans and the Jaguars, another divisional game. This one's a stretch because Jacksonville just got blown out by the Niners. Tennessee does not look good. Will Levis is a little banged up. He did practice today. He's questionable. If he can't go, we'll see Malik Willis maybe. I don't think it matters. I think Jacksonville bounces back in a huge way with a divisional win over the Titans, especially with Houston coming for them in that division. Next is the Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. And, the Niners are one of the best teams in the league. This is a no-brainer. It's the San Francisco 49ers in this game. We got another divisional game, the Jets and the Bills. Last time we saw these 2 teams face off, week 1, Aaron Rodgers tears his Achilles, and the Jets get the win. Buffalo, they look awful. They just lose to Denver. And they fire their offensive coordinator. What are you doing? After your defense goes down and loses that game, you fire your offensive coordinator. Didn't make sense to me at the time. Still doesn't make sense to me. But Josh Allen's going to bounce back with a win over the New York Jets. They're not going to get swept by the Jets. They're in Buffalo. They just lost to Denver. Buffalo bounces back. Seahawks and the Rams in a divisional showdown in LA. These are 2 teams that are battling this year. And it's a divisional game. And Seattle looks good this year, but so does the Rams. Cooper Kupp coming back. But I'm still going to take the Seahawks on the road to get the win. I just think what they got on offense with Kenneth Walker is too much. I think they get the win over the Rams. Next, Sunday Night Football. Minnesota Vikings versus the Denver Broncos. And I'm going to take the Vikings in this game Denver, I think it was a fluke win over the Bills. They shouldn't have been in that position. Minnesota offense, it's Joshua Dobbs season now. Joshua Dobbs 2-0. Make it 3-0. I'm taking Joshua Dobbs and the Vikings. Monday night, Eagles and Chiefs. Whew, Super Bowl rematch for these two teams. Come back Monday. I will give my game pick for that game on Monday after I recap Sunday's games. So come back to the channel on Monday. I will have my prediction for the Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl rematch for this past season. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like. And as always, I will see you guys next time.